in this specific time now, there are the Andromedan beings are really present now. And the Andromedan beings are, so they are not from our Milky Way, right? So they are really a whole other race. And when this connection increase and really more people can come in contact with the Andromedan beings, we really will receive a strong shift on Earth, so to speak. So they are now really, really, really strong here, present, and also are here to connect with humans.
Welcome to the Wellness Amazon podcast, where we talk about everything body, mind, and spirit, health and wellness. No subject is taboo here, and we have fun peeling back all the layers. Let's do this. Welcome, everybody, to a new episode. I'm glad you tuned in. And today we're going to have another really cool, little bit more metaphysical subject. So if you're into this, this is going to be the one. And we're going to talk about starseeds. And if you hear starseeds and you go, huh? Don't worry. We're going to explain all of this to you. And I welcome to the show Stephanie Schwarz from Takina. That's her business name. And she will explain to us what are starseeds and how did we get here and just, why is it important to talk about? So welcome to the show, Stephanie.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm really happy to talk about starseeds, the star beings, because in my opinion, it's a really important topic for humanity, because we come now and also in the future more and more in this contact field of multidimensional beings. And so my name is Stephanie. I'm from Austria. I live in the Alps, so we have a lot of mountains here. And usually I come from the therapeutic path, so to speak. And Takina is an energy medicine technique that emerged over the last 18 years of my work with people, so to speak. So I was contacted since I was a child, and as I grew up, so to speak, I learned more and more and more about these beings who contacted me. And here I am now, and Takina is here.
Awesome. Yes. You come from a very beautiful place with lots of energy too. It's I always say that the mountains usually buzz. So starseeds, to be, you can speak as plainly and simple as you want, but if I think star and seed, I'm confused, right? Like, what is this? What is a starseed?
Yeah. So in my opinion, I think we all came from the stars, from our atomic structure, so to speak, right? Or elemental structure. But, not everyone has this strong connection to beings. And here are really a lot of people and human and also children who have this strong connection with some kind of being, star beings. So, for example, there are the most common beings are the Pleiades, so to speak. They are very important also for us humans because they are like us, so to speak. They look like us, but there are also the Acturians. These are very strong beings also, and they are connected to the humans, and they also contact humans when they have a kind of mission, so to speak. So for me, I know that everyone here on Earth has its own mission. It's like that. And for me, because I work in this health space, so to speak, for 18 years now, I also observed that many people get sick, so to speak, when they are not aligned with their soul mission. So when the soul is calling, or really, has this, when the soul is calling and we are not aligned with this inner wisdom, then people, in my opinion, get really sick and depressed and so on. So, so I think here are a lot of humans that have a strong connection to some beings, and it's not a coincidence. So they have this connection to stabilize some wisdom here on Earth or codes here on Earth and just do their work. But they are also humans like you and me and everyone here, but they just come with cosmic codes, so to speak, that the Earth can evolve in this contact to these cosmic beings. A starseed is for me not an alien, because a starseed is here, grew up as a child, so to speak. So there are some kinds of information also that some humans came here through portals and so on, but also they grew up as a child. They just had this remembering, so to speak, how the soul come into the earth realm, so to speak. No, we are not aliens. We are humans, but we are strong connected to the star beings, and also we have this codes within us. But aliens, no. The star beings are the aliens, so to speak. So these are the beings who came from other planets or other star systems, so to speak, and also they have a whole other structure as we. So we are humans here, because then we are not here.
Yeah.
We are humans, but it's like the way of remembering. So we know that, or we learn now to stabilize or to integrate that we also have cosmic DNA within us, and we are not only human, right? But when we grew up on Earth, when we grow up on Earth, then we are human. We are human beings. Yeah. This is my opinion about it.
Yeah. And of course, when we talk about things like this, the problem that I always run into is I have a human limited vocabulary. And when I'm trying to explain those things or ask questions and I'm trying to envision it, it's limited because of what I know and what I'm exposed to. So I would now say, oh, so it's almost like a bloodline, right? So it's, I am human, I am born on this earth, obviously, but ancestry wise, I have this, there is more. Is this, how did they, I guess, how did it get here? Is it, can we envision like thousands of years ago?
Oh, this is far beyond the thousands of years ago. Yeah. This is a really old history, a cosmic history, and it's the history also before the Egyptians and Atlantis and Lemuria. We had this contact to these beings, and also these beings were here. So we are seated here. We all have these cosmic codes within us. But now when these beings are contacting us, it's like just, hey, you have to do your work now on Earth to remember the other human, so to speak, right? So that they can also evolve. But not everyone has this interest in star beings and so on, because it's not their work, it's not their mission. They are here for another reason, so to speak, or mission, right? And for me, it's like it's our cosmic ancestors, or cosmic grandmothers, or grandparents, so to speak, right? And and everyone has its own way of remembering, and also its own soul path. So for me, I just can talk about myself. So for me, it's like I go my way and I really try to stay aligned with my soul connection and my soul wisdom, my inner wisdom. And when I go this path in alignment with my highest purpose and my soul, then it's like, okay, then there come these rememberings which are important for now. But I think it's not the whole history, right? So it's just a step by step remembering. And this is, everyone has its own remembering, so to speak, from the cosmic realm and cosmic history. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
When you were talking about, which by the way, you're not the first one saying this on the show, between doctors, people that are into the metaphysical world, across the board, everybody agrees on the concept of dharma and your soul mission, and you have to follow your passion and what you're here for, all of these things. And everybody agrees that if you don't do that, you get disease, you get sick,
Yeah.
you're not well. All the time, everybody talks about this, again,
Yes.
from doctors to people that are more like you and are spiritual, or, you know. So when we talk about, like you said, there's a certain soul wisdom that you have, you're drawn to be in this energy healing field. Do different star seeds, can I say race? Different
Yeah, you can
race?
say races.
Yeah.
These are races, yeah.
All right. So do they have different strength?
Yeah, for sure. In Takina, for example, there were some beings who really supported me a lot to stabilize this energy medicine technique and also this portal. So in Takina, we work through a portal, the Takina portal, and it's like a pyramid. And this pyramid is also protected by these beings. And there are some beings who are strong evolved or strong here to support this portal, so to speak, in this work. So when I work with clients or when the Takina practitioners work with clients. And the Acturians, for example, they are very advanced to give us some types of energy technology, so to speak. But in this way that we have some protection shields around us, and then they come to a client, or they come to a client and also show us this tool. But we can choose if we are try this energy tool, so to speak, and also with reconnection with the client. So we are just talking every time. Is this okay for you? Can we try? And then these codes come to the human, to the client, and it's like energy technology, so to speak, to protect, right? And they are really advanced in this protection. And there are sometimes there are really protection shields in there that are really, yeah, it's really amazing. Like, yeah, it's really amazing what they can show us, how we can protect us, how we can protect our energy, and how we stay grounded, and how we just stay in alignment with our inner wisdom and also with our really strong human being, right? And that our cosmic DNA is supported and also protected. So these are the Acturians, for example. There are many more. The Pleiades, for example, they are really good in helping when there are some kinds of depression or lower frequency, like grief, and when clients are really depressed. So they can connect really strong to the heart and also can transform the energy field in the heart chakra to just clear it, to open it, that all the emotions can flow. And, we have a lot of tools to let go of the emotions. So we do not need just cry every time. So we can also like movement, like that we stand up and just, what is it? Schütteln in English.
Oh, shaking.
Shaking, yeah, that we are shaking the emotions, right? Or, so the Pleiades, they are strong connected to the heart and also are a high quality to bring the client back into the heart, so to speak, right? That they are connected to their emotions, to their feelings, and so on, right? And there are also the blue Syrians. They are really strong. So with the blue Syrians, I'm very strong connected since I was a child. They are every time with me and they are like my soul family. And they are really good to help that your third eye is activated, that the therapeutic, the practitioner, so to speak, can see like through remote viewing into the body. So that we really have this quality to see things and also to see the things behind the things, right? So they can really help us in this way, give us this strength and energy that we can also do this. So it's not like, there are these beings and they work now. It's like, no, they are here and we are connected and we receive these codes and this energy and these qualities and can work with them. So it's like a group healing with cosmic codes, so to speak, right? So it's really strong. It's helpful, it's strong, and for me, it's every time powerful to do a Takina treatment. It's like a privilege for me because it's so sacred for me. It's really sacred, and also the clients receive these codes and feel this strong connection to these beings. It's like really a sacred work.
Wow.
Mm.
How many types would you say are there that you know of?
Yeah, so in the Takina portal, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 races, so to speak. They are really strong, connected to the Takina portal. But I know that this is not just, okay, we work with these 5 races, so to speak. This portal is actually stabilized that some codes can come through if it's important for the client, also from other planets or star systems, so to speak. But in Takina, the most important thing, so for now, which are really strong helping me and also us when we do this work, are the Pleiades, the Acturians, the Sirians, the blue Sirians, the Andromeda beings, and the Lyra beings, so our cosmic ancestors. So they are like the protectors of the Takina project, so to speak. They come sometimes when I'm working or we are working, but they are like protectors over this portal. So they are the ones who created this Takina field, and all these beings helped to stabilize it. So, these 5 beings are the most important that was supporting me, so to speak, in this path to stabilize Takina.
Yeah. I know that I think back in the day you did readings, correct, to
Hmm.
help people identify what they are connected with and what their,
Hmm.
let's say, ancestral line is, what their
Hmm.
starseed family is. Do you still do that?
No, I'm not doing that anymore because the beings said also to me that it's important now not just to talk about these Akashic records and what I can see and where they were in which planet or so. It's more important that they feel it in the body, and really that they can feel this connection and this portal and these beings. Because for me it was like, okay, I tell them what I see, and sometimes the client also can feel it, right? But it's like in the past, but it is not in the past. So we live here in a multi-dimensional field, and it is everything here simultaneously, so to speak. So in a parallel way. For now, the being said really strong to me, it's important that the humans are ready to be open to this contact, because it is a multidimensional contact. And we need to integrate these cosmic codes and this contact, so to speak, that open contact can increase, right? So for me, it's now important that the codes come really into the human, but it is also so that the clients come to me when their soul or the beings contacted them, and they come then to me or to some Takina practitioner, so to speak, because they are on the path to remember, right? Yeah.
So you work with clients that already know, hey, the connection is open, right? They're ready for you to help them to, I guess, maybe decipher what's going on.
Yeah, not every time. There are also people who have no idea about star beings or so. And sometimes it's like an initiation, so to speak, that they get, that they receive this course and have their first contact, so to speak. And they receive these first codes, which are important for their way, for the soul path or soul way, so to speak. And sometimes there are also people who have pain and chronic pain, and they tried everything, and they come then to me because it's like also this calling from this inner calling. But I know the Lyran beings are supporting this, right? So they are like, for me, it's like they know exactly who is the next. So, right? I can fully trust in this mission, because it's like this connection to these beings, and this is a Takina mission, and it has its own pace, and the clients come when it's important, so to speak. So I'm not searching for clients. So
they find you.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. If someone isn't sure about this and wants to be more open and wants to be able to receive and wants to be able to have a connection to all of this, or to find answers, or to just explore a little bit, right? Is there any type of techniques that can help people to be more intuitive about all of this?
So the most important thing is that the people are grounded, that they really, really are grounded to the earth. And also it helps a lot when we visualize like roots into the earth and deep, deep, deep into the earth through the earth star chakra. So everyone has its earth star chakra. It's deep in the earth, and it's the strong connection to the cosmic wisdom of earth. And this is the most important thing, to be also connected to the universe, because Mother Earth is a cosmic being, right? And we receive also these cosmic codes from Mother Earth. And if we are not able to ground ourselves with Mother Earth and really stay grounded and stay rooted, then we are also not able to receive really, I would say, grounded cosmic codes. It's not able. They are, when we are not grounded, they are just in this realm, in this energy field, and we are just in this space we are in cosmic field, but it's so important that we are humans and we stay grounded, because Takina, this mission, what the Lyran being said to me is also that the Takina mission is not just about the human and the beings from Earth. It's like the Earth itself. It's here because of the Earth. It is here because the Earth needs grounded people and also needs these people who are grounded and connected to the cosmos, right? So it's more the mission for Mother Earth itself. Yeah. So grounding is the key. It's really the key to stay grounded, to breathe, to connect with nature, to connect with Mother Earth, to do exercises, to stretch, to move, right? And yeah, to just feel good and stay grounded and be excited about this human experience that we have now, right?
Mm. Yeah. And it's all the things that we don't do enough, especially breathing and being in nature.
Yeah.
Huge deficit.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's good that you talk about this, because I have an episode about Qigong, and in Qigong, it's very, very important, number 1, to breathe, and number 2, shaking. You have to shake off excess energy that can be bad and then can be good. You don't want any, you want balance. So everything excess has to be shaken off. And man, I'm telling you, 5 minutes of shaking, you feel like a new human being.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. You had, this is going to be a question we have to completely take apart. You had a download in Egypt.
Yeah. Wow.
So I want to go there. But before we go there, I think we need to explain, what is a download?
Okay, so for me, it's really important to say, and for everyone on Earth, it's really important when we are grounded and when we are connected to the Earth and really to this cosmic being on Earth, then it could be, or it will be, that Mother Earth is calling you to travel to some places at a specific time, so to speak, right? And yeah, when Mother Earth is calling you in connection with some star being, so to speak, then it's most of the time because you receive some codes. So this download, so to speak, right? So this codes. So I traveled to Egypt and we were at the pyramids, and I had this very, very powerful remembering of the time before the Egypt were there. So I really could see the plants, the palms, the water, and really, yeah, this beautiful place. And the pyramids, like stars, they are really bright, like stars on Earth, right? And I also could see this working field of the pyramids, so to speak. So I could see that the pyramids itself worked as a energy transformation machine, so to speak. Also, that beings can travel, and also that the communication to outer space were strong and powerful, but also for the ground and for the earth people to receive energy. So for me, I saw that the pyramids had a really strong field to give energy and to receive energy, and also to create these portals, so to speak, these portals to connect with beings and also to travel. So I really could see that there was cosmic travel, like in and out through time and space. And I also could see that underneath the pyramids, it goes down really huge. It was like deep, deep, deep. And there were these corridors, and I just saw that it's like that. Yeah, we had this free energy, right? There was a time that we had free energy, and it was so clear for me. And also I could see the Sphinx. The Sphinx, every time when I looked up to the Sphinx, I did not see this head, this human head. I always see a lion head, really. I always see this lion head like a protecting cat in front of the pyramid, so to speak. And it was time what I was seeing, it was much older than the Egyptian culture, so to speak. And yeah, this was my code or my download, so to speak. And if humans have then this remembering, then, everything change in your energy field. So there are some DNA strands are activated, and then exactly what to do next. So it's like an activation. It's like, okay, yes. So it's so excited. It's so powerful. The only thing that is really important for the human is that they are connected to their soul purpose, because then they receive these codes from Mother Earth, this calling from the soul, and just be open to receive these codes, right? So this is what a download is, so to speak, for me.
I talk about downloads with our mutual friend Annika all the time, and I always tell her that I have to practice more with those things. First of all, I only get them around full moons or new moons. And then it's weird. I can't see them, but I just feel them. And it feels like there's a matrix code coming in, but I can't read it. I don't know what's going on. I just feel it. And sometimes I get really bad headaches. It's a bit much. But then they decode themselves over time. So I get like little bites here and there before I understand the big picture. And it can be very confusing when you don't know the big picture yet, and you get these little, you understand these little things, and you're like, I'm confused. I still, But I'm glad that you're speaking about this, because there's so much evidence coming out now about everything you're saying, that the pyramids actually go deep down, that there's energy fields, that they're there. They're not tombs. No, they're more like antennas and generators of energy and all of these things. And, Greg Hancock is out there saying like, humanity is much older than you think it is, So everything you're saying tracks.
Yeah. And it's so excited, because it really could sometimes, it is like confusing and chaotic when we receive a lot of information, right? But also when it's like a little bit chaotic and we do not know what this exactly means, then what helps is to ground again, to really ground and go deep, breathe, and just then ask again, okay, what would this mean, or what does this mean for me, for my highest purpose, so to speak? And for me, it's the best way to just relax, to breathe, to ground, and then I go deeper in these codes, so to speak, and I receive more information.
Yeah. It's interesting, because when I go a day without going outside, and I'm not talking about barefoot in the grass. I'm just talking about outside, fresh air, sunshine, whatever. I get very sad, almost depressed immediately. I mean, very, very moody. Yeah.
Okay. Where are you then? In the city, or where are you outside?
Suburbs of, it's a growing town, but not in the middle of the city. So it takes me about 20 minutes to get to Orlando.
Okay, to Orlando. Okay. And what kind of sadness is this? Like, you feel it from the field, or is this sadness like where do it come from, so to speak, right? So it's connected with you personally, or it's the field outside? What do you
Yeah, it's like I'm missing something. I'm joking around with my husband, and I always tell him, I am a gecko. You just don't know it.
Yeah.
I need, I love living in Florida. I love the sun, and I am always cold. I'm always cold, and I need to,
Yeah.
I feel like a lizard
Yeah.
that needs to be under a heat lamp. And that's where
Yeah.
I charge. That's where my energy is coming from. I need to
Yeah.
be in the sun, and
Yeah.
then I'm happy. And when
Mm-hmm.
we have cloud cover for 2 days, I'm
Mm.
sad. I am
Yeah.
so sad.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It is sad. It is really sad. But also we have technology here to open the clouds again.
Yeah.
Right. So we are on the way to, it's also in my mission to really to go this path that we clean our skies again. And yeah, we have really to be really to how do you say it? To achten auf uns selbst,
Caring. Take care of ourselves.
to
Mm-hmm.
take really care of ourselves and to give us what we need. So if we need the light, then we have to go there where the light is really strong there. And there are some places where the sky is not so cloudy, so to
Mm-hmm.
speak. And yeah, it's like when you go outside and you are happy to be there, but maybe there is also a kind of calling for you in what type, whatever, but yeah, to just to move, not to move maybe the place, but just to move and to transform and to make it happen, so to
Mm-hmm.
speak. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And so grounding and being in touch with nature, taking care of yourself. Now, you said Takina is a portal,
Hmm.
correct?
Yeah.
When did that come to you? When was Takina born?
Okay. So Takina was born it was a process the last 8 years, so to speak. And since what do we have, 2026, since 2023, yeah, 3 years now, it is really stabilized here on Earth. So 3 years now, yeah. But it was a process of 8 years. And it was not easy for me because I come from the therapeutic space,
Mm-hmm.
so to speak. And I work every time when I had a client and I do this work, this therapeutic work with my clients, every time I worked with Takina. But I couldn't say, so when the client was asking me, what did you do? What was that? Right? I had no words. I had no explanation, but I felt it. I felt it and I tried to explain. And it was like, wow, I have to write it down like that it becomes clear because there are so many informations and I just can't talk this stuff because this the client in front of me, he wouldn't or she wouldn't understand it, right? So
Right.
it was really like, okay, I have to sit down and write it down. For me, also for me, I work with it, but I can't explain it. And I really had to write it down that also my mind and my brain can integrate these things into words, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was really the most important thing, so to speak, that I write, that I make a script, the whole script for the Takina practitioner, that I can explain how this works, this healing field. Because it's like, so we work through this portal, through the Takina portal, and also through Takina key points, so to speak. And these Takina key points are strong connected to the energy system, but also through these points we can work in the structure. So when, for example, when we have an issue in the I don't know, inner organ or so, then we also can travel through these Takina points or key points to this organ or to this structure, to this really specific structure, so to speak, right? And these key points are strongly connected to the whole energy system of the human being. Sometimes it's really like, okay, it works like a healing field. So it's like it shows you where you have to go with your hands and where you are needed. So if you are in this portal, then you work just with the key points and you are really strong connected to the energy field with the human being. And this field shows you where you have to go, right? So, but you have to do the work for sure, but it's like it is showing you. It is really like a conscious healing field, Takina healing field. And it shows you exactly where you can help. Yeah.
The crazy thing is, everything you're saying reminds me of the Monroe Institute meditations. And that is where, for somebody who doesn't know, it's to call it a meditation is really actually not, it's an understatement.
Yeah.
That's how the CIA uses that to train remote viewers. And a part of that in the lower levels on the training, there is exactly what you're saying, this field that you're looking at your own body from above. You find where there's things that you need to work on and you use energies and all of these things. So now you're saying through Takina, right? So all of that stuff is connected.
Yeah.
And
wow.
That's so
it's
cool.
Amazing. It's amazing, yeah. And for sure, it is also that we know that some military has much more information about this remote viewing because they all have these trainings, right? And now it's here for the public, so to speak. And sometimes it comes through another name but these are these tools and they are very, very important for everyone to go deeper or to go in this strong connection with themselves and with their soul purpose, so to speak, right? So there are huge opportunities to learn more. And also Takina is not just a training institute, it's also like a research space, so to speak, to learn and also, to learn and watch what energy healing could be, right? So that we experience it and we try it. And because energy healing and also in the medicine field, the whole stuff with frequencies, vibration, light technology, and so on, and energy healing, energy medicine, it grows so much. It will explode in the future. And so I think we are just started now, right? So let's see.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even if you go into science and you look at, I don't know, stem cell therapy, plasma therapy, just had an episode on PRP. And Dr. Chica explained when you take plasma from your own body and you inject it, it's intelligent. It knows where to go. It knows what to do without you. Nobody is telling it what to do. It just knows because it has almost like a wisdom DNA code in it. So if you think about this is sheer science. There is no woo-woo stuff anywhere, right?
No.
So please explain this to me then. Or that we only use what? Less than 10% of our brain?
Yeah.
But that if people use ketamine or psychedelics, they use 80% of their brain and they have these spiritual experiences. That's science, but it's also not science. When you say Takina practitioners, how can one become one?
Okay, so I make trainings every year. So this space is open for humans who are open to really receive these Takina codes. And for sure, I think it's not for everyone. So I'm not the one who, Takina is shouting out loud, so to speak, and everyone can do this, because I really have to watch and also be totally clear if it's also in this purpose, soul purpose from the person, so to speak. So my guides, so the Lyran beings, are really like the protectors over Takina, and I'm constantly in this connection with them, and also they tell me then if this is the person for Takina, if it's good or not. So I just go in contact with the person, with them, maybe through an email or whatever. And and then there are some questions, or that I can feel the person and also the purpose behind it, the reason behind it. And then it is open, so to speak. When it is aligned, then it's open to receive this training. And for now, so maybe it will change. I really don't know. So I do not have these big plans that I will train thousands of people. So I have this plan for me, but not in a group of thousands of people. Maybe it will come. I don't know, right? For me, it's like I know from the Lyran beings that it is important that everywhere on Earth is someone who practiced Takina or received these codes for some reason. I really don't know how it will exactly grow. I know that it will grow also with the Takina practitioner, also the future Takina practitioners, but it's like I have this trust in this cosmic connection, and it goes its own pace. So it's really without pressure or a lot of strategy or plan. And this is not so easy for me, because I need structure, I need a plan, and I really need a strategy, so to speak. But there it's like, okay, right? So I have to trust this mission, and I will. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to surrender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It has its own plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's hard. That's always hard. Yeah. Because, I mean, we grow up with that idea. You got to work
Yeah.
for it too. You got to plan. You got to have it all together,
Yeah.
But actually, I mean, sure you do too. The more and more and more I do this work and read books and whatever, do courses around this, it's always the same answer. You get more when you let go.
Yeah.
And I have to check in with myself constantly to be like, right now, you're really holding on for dear life, and it's not helping. You need to let go.
Yeah.
Just surrender, Yeah.
Yeah. And letting go, it's so important, really, to let go of these things you are not aware sometimes, right? So, but it's a process, and also we can trust, and the life itself will show us when it's important to let go, right? So,
yeah, I always tell people the best baby step ever to do with practicing being in the flow is traffic. When you're in your car, that is perfect opportunity. When you're like, why is this person not driving faster? It's like, oh, okay, this is the great example of, the universe is protecting me, and I am going to arrive when I am supposed to arrive, and I'm just going to let it go. That's, it sounds weird and easy and whatever, but that's where it starts. That's that we all can do that. Everybody can do that. No matter if you're grounded or not, you can do that, And it's letting go is hard for this society, I think, for especially in the Western world.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, it's not easy. It's really not easy. So there are a lot of people who are talking about, yeah, I let go of this and it's, but it's really hard work. Sometimes it's not easy to let go. Yeah, it's not easy.
Would you say, this is something I hear a lot, and I want to have your opinion on that.
Mhm.
When you want to connect more with this subject, and you said, let's letting go, grounding. What about ego and expectations? I think those two are always in the way because we think like, oh, okay, so I'm going to let go and I'm going to ground myself. And then this big thing is going to happen, right? And then that big thing actually does not happen because you have that idea in your head, but that wasn't meant for you.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, really in the past, I questioned every time everyone who was talking about ego. So the ego is it's not good and so on. And for me, it's like we need the ego, right? We need our ego. We need this mind and also the expectations. We need this. But the hard thing is, or the hard thing, it also can be easy when you are training, when you really training it, like it becomes like exercise, right? So if you go to the gym or so, when you're training, every time you speak with your ego like a being, and also you connect with your soul. So then it's really interesting because our ego is so important, and sometimes the ego talk with us in a very, I would say, hard way or strong way with ourselves. But sometimes I also received it that way, that it's totally important that I talk to myself this way, but in the same time I can like uh, beobachten. I can
Um,
oh
wow.
beobachten. I can not
Observe.
person
Observe.
observe. I can so in the same time I can observe that my ego is now telling me this and it's okay, right? And I'm grounded and I really go to this pause, so to this stop, and I say, okay. And then I connect with my heart. I go into the ground in my purpose, in my wishes, in my what I want for my life, so to speak, right? And then I just communicate with my ego, right? And it's like the inner wisdom or the soul speaks, or the heart, you can tell it like you want, so to speak, is talking to the ego. And then it becomes also aligned. It's really like, for me, it's sometimes like beings who are, but it's so important that we are not in this state of the ego is so bad. So for me, it's not let go of our ego, it's to communicate with our ego in that way that it can strongly serve our wishes, our purpose, our, yeah, what we want for humanity, for the earth, for ourselves,
Right.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And maybe that takes a little bit of time and technique, and like you said, grounding and practicing, that you are able to know the difference, right? When is the ego talking? Can I take a step back? And when
Yeah.
is it really information that's coming for me or my intuition or whatever? Sometimes, like you said, they're fighting.
Yeah. Yeah. Really, they are fighting.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's like the ego. Sometimes, for me, it's like the ego has another ground or another tone,
Hmm.
tone in the frequency, so to
Mm-hmm.
speak, and the heart or the inner wisdom is speaking like. So it feels totally different, totally different. So it's really the frequency, not the frequency, maybe it's like the vibration behind this communication, so to speak, right? So because everything who comes from the inner wisdom, the inner heart, it comes so, I just can feel it. It comes from the heart. It is like, it comes from the ground to the heart, and it is expanding. And the ego, it's like from upside to the down, so to speak. And it's like another vibration of communication. Yeah, it's for me. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I have the best meditations when I go in without any expectations.
yeah.
And I think that's so hard for humans to do because for us, everything has an end and a beginning and an end and a beginning. And even infinity is hard for me to grasp that concept just because it's a non-human thing. And I think we have expectations because we think everything has a goal, right? Why do I do this? What's the goal? What is the end result? Where do I need to be? Do I need, like with Takina, do I need to do this because I need to be the perfect communicator with Starseeds at the end? No, that's not the goal. You just, again, letting go of that idea and the idea that there has to be a result.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, it's like I'm just be and also experience and also work and also speak from this field of the so-called future Earth, but it's not the future Earth, it is the Earth right now, it's here, but a Earth with free energy, with high advanced technology like cosmic travel, like cosmic communication tools, right? And also the energy medicine, the medicine with frequency, vibration, and light. So this is the Earth. When I speak about Takina, and every time I really speak from this field, from this so-called future Earth. But for me, it's not future because I know this Earth is here right now. It's like just to emerge the frequency. So we go deeper or higher. Yeah, we align with this frequency and you can see the world in front of your eyes. And so, for example, when because you said you feel this sadness when you go outside because of the sky and everything. Also, what now comes into my mind when you are grounded also with Mother Earth and really go with this deep connection with her and see this kind of Earth, what already exists, right? Then the sadness, I would believe that the sadness can transform because then you know exactly that you will become and you will see and you will receive this earth because it's on your path, it's on your timeline. And so, yeah, this is also very important.
Yeah. Does Takina have a website or somewhere where people can go?
So I have a website, www.takina.at, because I'm from Austria, so we have AT, or I choose this one. And also people can find me on Instagram. So I have a personal profile and also a profile about Takina. And it's in transformation, so to speak. So I have a lot of plans to structure a little bit more the accounts. But yeah, people can find me on Instagram, on the website, and also on Facebook.
Great. I will make sure I will link all of that in the show notes so that people can look and explore and see what speaks to them. And is there anything we have not talked about today that you would like to mention?
Let me think. There is something I want to say, but maybe I have just to receive some words. Yeah, so for now, it's like in this specific time now. There are the Andromedan beings are really present now, and the Andromedan beings are, so they are not from our Milky Way, right? So they are really a whole other race. And when this connection increase and really more people can come in contact with the Andromedan beings, we really will receive a strong shift in Earth or on Earth. So they are now really, really, really strong here, present, and also are here to connect with humans. So I just got this information because they are really since 2 weeks very strong in my field, and I have also this information now to give it maybe to someone that, just to observe when you feel some kinds of being or energy and you do not know what this is or what, because it's like an energy you do not know, then just ask. It could be that these are the Andromedan beings. They are very important now because 2026 is now a very important year. And also now at Easter time, there is one star, the Regulus star. This star is in the star system of Leo. So Leo, right? Our cosmic ancestors, the Lyra, but it's Leo. It's a specific star system, and Regulus is at Easter time activating the pyramids in Giza. So it is said through some channelings and also through some informations, and also this information come to me many times, that this year Easter time is very specific because Easter is also this to die and to rebirth again, right? So this energy, and this Easter now in 2026 is really, really important. And the Andromeda beings are here to also stabilize and support that this energy can, and this shift and this activation in the Egypt can happen. So just just observe and also be open to this kind of energy or to this codes or information. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, you can feel it. If you are at all intuitive at all, I feel like since 2020, we have crept more and more and more to this. I feel cheesy when I say that, but great awakening.
Yeah.
Where people want to see more. They want to see what the truth is. It's a great time to be alive.
Yeah, it is. It is really. And the Great Awakening, so everyone has its own rhythm and its own pace, and it's totally individual, the awakening, so to speak. But it's really so important that we just focus on ourselves and on our purpose and also on our inner feelings and wisdom, because we are the earth, right? So we are the law of one, so to speak, is this oneness, this unity, that we are everything. And when we are really aligned with ourselves and do whatever we feel good about, right, then you are the shining star for many, many, many beings or human here on earth, because you listen to your inner wisdom, to your cosmic being, maybe your codes grounded in the earth, right, to this connection. And so we can really just stay focused of ourselves, and that's why our ego is so important, but in a positive and higher state, so to speak.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was very, very enlightening. Thank you so much for educating everybody and putting it out there, and maybe no pun intended, plant a seed in people's minds and just get people curious about it too and a little bit more open.
Yeah, yeah. I am so grateful. Really, it was an honor to speak with you and also to connect with you. It's amazing to see you. It's really, you are a very, very bright, shining person and human being. So you give really a lot of love in your work, and I can feel it. So it's really beautiful. Thank you so much. And yeah, sorry for my English. It's not my native language, but I think the energy behind it came through. And yeah, thank you so much. It was really, I appreciate it. It was a privilege to be here for me, an honor.
Oh, thank you. I do love what I do. And your English was perfect, especially for someone who doesn't speak it every day. Absolutely fabulous. So, yeah, no worries about
Cool.
that. All right, y'all. Share this with somebody who you know might benefit from this and who is interested in this, and subscribe and like and comment and do all the things, and don't be shy. Comment your questions for us too. And everything is linked in the show notes if you want to learn more about Takina and Stephanie's work. And I see y'all next week again. Bye. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, a review, and share it with somebody you think needs this. Have a fabulous day. See you next time.